Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to the garden backyard. Today's video we are looking at the beans. We're looking at the bush beans, the pole beans, and the lima beans. Now, as you remember from previous videos, the bush beans I have picked 7 times, and the 8th picking should be on them. The pole beans are just going gangbusters. They filled in the fence completely, and they're bearing very nicely. And the lima beans, we had a problem with those because I left them too mature and they quit blooming. The lima beans quit growing, and they quit growing because of the fact that I allowed them to get too mature. So I decided to try to trick them back into growing again, because normally the lima beans will be the last bean I have, and it'll last all the way until fall. So what I'm trying to do today is I'm just going to show you the 3 types of beans: the bush beans, the pole beans, and the lima beans. And we're going to see if we got those lima beans going again. So let's go do it. Okay, so here we are back at the bush beans. This will be the 8th and final picking of the bush beans. And I think if you take a look at them, you can see why. They have quit blooming. The leaves are brown and falling off. They're dying literally of old age and too hot. So I'm going to go ahead and pick what I can. The ones that have gotten too mature, I'm going to leave for seeds. And this will be next year's seed crop. So let's get busy and see what we've got. So as we can see, there are plenty of nice green beans still left, but we're going to go ahead and make this the final picking. Let the ones that are small grow on out, because the plants are dying. So once again, I'm going to bring you in close to see what's left of these bush beans. And like I said before, the leaves are falling off the plants from old age and the heat wave. And there's just nothing else you can do but let them go. But I just wanted to show you how this 8th crop has come on. And there they are. And it's just an amazing amount of beans. And I'm not as interested in totally clean picking them now, because I'm wanting to leave them for seed. There's a few little blooms and stuff like that. So like I say, I'm getting the good ones and leaving the little ones. And it's just been an incredible year for these Blue Lake bush beans. So here it is, the 8th and final picking. I got probably 2 to 3 pounds of bush beans, Blue Lake beans here. And if you look, you can see how I've got them all tied up. That was the key to the success, is tying them up so that they will not fall over, and the vines will be holding up on these poles, and it keeps the beans up off the ground, keeps the plants from falling over and pulling their roots out. And I've left all these beans on for seeds, because of course I usually collect and save seeds for next year's garden, and I'll do that again this year. So now I'm going to take you into the pole bean patch, and I'm going to show you how I clean pick the pole beans. And they're harder to clean pick actually than the bush beans. Even though you're standing up, they're still harder. And I will show you how I do that. So let's go on back here to where I picked to. And so what you want to do is you want to get about a 1 foot section of these beans, and you can start at the top or the bottom, whichever you prefer. And you go in there and you find all the pole beans that are in that 1 foot section, and you pull them out. Now you can see I'm losing some of the early vines here, so these won't be making that much longer. And then you want to go top to bottom. And there's going to be, because I put these vines in the fence and let them go around, there's going to be pole beans on these vines from top to bottom. So the only way you can clean pick them, and see, I missed this one last time and it has already matured. But you can still eat that seed out of it, or I can use it for next year. But anyway, so then I'm gonna get the next 1 foot section, and I'm gonna go up to the top and I'm gonna look in here. I don't see any there, I see some on the other side. And I'm gonna come down this way, and guess what? There they are, right there in the middle. So we're gonna pick those. And I thought I saw one over here that I missed, but anyway, so many you just can't get them all. So we're going back up to the top. Big bunch of them here, and you can still see there's blooms. I see a bunch over on the other side. That's one thing about growing on a fence. You're going to get beans on both sides of the fence. So here's today's picking of the pole beans. And it's a very nice picking. It looks like 2 or 3 pounds. Some of these are a little too mature, but I'll shell them. And some of them are actually good enough for seeds probably. But I'll be saving seeds later on. But that's the way you clean pick the pole beans. And I really have to admit I haven't probably done enough with these pole beans since I started picking. When you've got so many of the other beans, it's just kind of hard to get them all done. But anyway, now let's take a look at the Lima beans. And as we can see here, folks, the Lima beans have come back. They are blooming out. Oh my goodness, they are blooming out. They're putting on new Lima beans. These are flat. There's nothing in there, but there will be. They're blooming. Oh, this is just so nice. So I was able to trick these beans into coming back. You look at all the new growth here. I need to get these runners and put them back through the fence. Anyway, I've got work to do out here, but the Lima beans have come back strong. And so I am going to continue to be picking these Lima beans right on into frost, I think, like I thought I would. And I won't go all the way down this road, but as you can see, they've got runners everywhere again. They're very, very healthy, and they are budding and blooming. Okay, thank you for watching today, and if you like content like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and you can share these videos with your friends, and that really helps the channel also. So thank you for watching.